Symmetry is such as a concept. It is called the equal size, positions, and proportions of a whole. We can find symmetry in many areas, just like mathematics, geography, geometry, science, graphical designs, and many others. Symmetry is very important everywhere, because if it is not a balance in any object, just like a human being or a non-human being, there can be malformations and affect itself.
The general objective of symmetry is that this is a certain figure with all its sides equal to the others that correspond to it. From origami is to make a paper figure in third dimension without cutting absolutely nothing of the paper. Together, symmetry and origami make a perfect paper figure.
Our specific objective is to prepare an excellent project with all the information that it can be understood by everyone and can be useful for their activities and their life. In conclusion, we want that everybody understands the importance of this. We will show you everything you should know about how to make a perfect figure.
About symmetry. Symmetry is the exact correspondence in size, shape, and position of the parts of the whole. An example of symmetry is the Betrayed Man by Leonardo da Vinci. Greeks were the first to study it in essence, along with arithmetic and geometry, and passed the word on to use. For example, revealed the relationship between musical harmony and mathematics.
Symmetry is very important since we can find it in our environment and it is studied in many cases. We can find symmetry in the human face and in many living things. Symmetrical objects also appear in situations of our daily lives, like in constructions, logos, flags, tiles, and in decorations. Symmetry is very constant in everyday life, like for example our phones. Some examples of different kinds of symmetry are the axial, rational, central, translation, magnification, and bilateral symmetry.
Hi, my name is Juan Carlos Flores Juarez and I'm going to explain about the origami. Well, where did it come from? The origami come from China in the 1st century before Christ. In what consists? Well, it consists in to make figures with paper. And also, an important rule of the origami is that you cannot use scissors or something like that. You can only make precise folds. And well, talking about folds, here is a lot of types of the origami. Here I'm going to show it.
The classic origami. It is the best known in the world. It is a typical way to make origami figures with a single paper generally, and with very precise folds. Here we have as an example the classic origami crane. Modular origami or action origami. This is one of the most colorful and incredible origami that can be made. It consists of making several folds, also adding another sheet in order to form a figure where we can move it as its name indicates.
So, well, based on this information, we can see that origami and symmetry has a relation with size, shape, and position because there are many types. Around the world, we can find different objects with a perfect and without perfect symmetry. The question here is, why is it important? That's so important because we can analyze, and that not means let's just analyze and that's all. If not, it is more than that, because that's so useful for our daily life. Then here's the part where architecture and mathematics joins, because you have to know it to do it. Then that you know it, you can do everything that you want. You can do new projects, you can change the world if you want, you can do everything.
The purpose of the workshop is to follow a list of steps to make a figure without cutting anything. Also, this helps you to improve your level of understanding, comprehend, and follow instructions, and also to know that everything has a size, length, symmetry, and an order.
Now we are going to do the workshop. The purpose of the workshop is to follow a list of steps to make a figure without cutting anything. Also, this helps you to improve your level of understanding, comprehension, and following instructions. And also to know that everything has a size, length, symmetry, and an order. For the workshop, you're going to need 2 rectangles of 20 centimeters long times 10 centimeters wide each one. First step, take the rectangles and fold them in a half of the widest part. That one is the part of 20 centimeters. Second step, fold the 10 centimeter part again in a half. Third step, take the rectangle and unfold the last part and make a small triangle from the extreme right through the previously marked line from bottom to top. Fourth step, do exactly the same with the other rectangle. We take the right end from top to bottom. Fifth step, take the left end of the figure and take it from top to bottom. Sixth step, take the left end of the figure and carry it from the bottom up. Seventh step, turn them over and you will see a square in the figure. Eighth step, from the figure we take the square below the lower right corner to the upper left corner to obtain the shape of a triangle. Ninth step, flip it over and do exactly the same with the other square. 10th step, with the other figure in the square below the lower left end, we take it to the upper right end and we do the same on the other side. 11th step, turn the figure and put it this way. 12th step, place the upper right part of the first figure in the left triangle of the other figure. 13th step, place the bottom left of one figure in the right triangle of the other figure to get something like this. Flip the figure. 15th step, place the upper part of the left side of one of your figures in the right triangle of the other figure. 16th step, place the lower part of the right side of one of your figures in the triangle on the left side of the other figure. And there's where you get the final result. Workshop made by Alexia Dominguez Cortez and Greta Davila Castillo.
That was the result of the video. It's a small demonstration to understand better the topic about symmetry and origami. Thank you.